Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning here. It's a rainy Monday in Connecticut. And it really is a perfect morning to sit and read one of your texts for this week, The Lottery by Shirley Jackson. I read The Lottery for the first time. A student gave it to me, actually, during my student teaching. So about maybe 12 or 13 years ago. And she gave me the text. She said, "Mr. Evans, I think you'll really like this." And I got to be honest, I got about 2 pages in and I was like, ugh, this is a pretty boring story. Once the story started to build and I got to the story's conclusion, it rocked me. The Lottery rocked me, and it's probably one of my top 5 favorite texts of all time. Like texts, no, that includes novels and short stories and poems. It's top 5. Something interesting about The Lottery, Shirley Jackson published this in the 50s in the New Yorker. And it received so much controversy. People just wrote in letters and letters and letters to pull it. That it was taken out of publication because it received so many complaints. So Shirley Jackson apparently wrote this in one sitting. Sat down at her desk, wrote out the whole story, submitted. Her editor asked her to change one line in the story. That's it. Wonder what that line was. I actually know. So maybe I'll tell you guys in a video later on this week what the line was. So the editor said, you know what? I'll give you a hint. It's somewhere in the beginning of the story. The editor said, I think you might want to change this piece of imagery. I think it's going to screw with your story a little bit. And Shirley Jackson ended up agreeing and changed that one line, and then they submitted to the New Yorker. Lottery's been made into a film, not a very good film, but anyhow. So you're going to be reading The Lottery this week, and then you're also going to be reading Fences by August Wilson. And then you're writing your position paper, which takes 2 weeks to write. You have 2 weeks to write this one. So, and you're choosing basically which conflict drives Fences forward, drives the story forward. I mentioned a few weeks ago that theme was really the crux of authors' writing. And conflict would have to be a close second. You have the wonderful quote there by Sufjan Stevens about the importance of conflict. Robert McKee, who wrote a book called Story, he's really probably one of the most respected writers about dramatic writing when it comes to screenplays. He says that nothing moves forward in a story except through conflict. And I think that's true. I think if someone tells us a story and they say something like, I woke up, I turned off my alarm clock, I got dressed, I got my coffee, I went down, I hopped on the subway, and they stopped telling the story, we're almost left feeling empty. We're like, okay, then what? Did you spill the coffee? Did you bump into somebody? Did you miss your stop? What happened? We almost need a story to have conflict. It's ingrained in us as listeners and as storytellers too. We try to find that thing that takes that normal everyday life and veers it, right? That only happens through conflict. So congratulations, everybody. You've made it past week 4. We're on the second leg of this course. Keep working hard. Keep doing your thing. Keep reaching out to me for help. Reach out to your advisors for help if you need it. And we'll finish this course strong. Thank you all for your hard work. And I'm going to now begin reading your discussion board posts and your research papers and start getting those back to you. All right, folks, that's it for now. Bye.